Last week in iPixel Skyblock, a few things happened, and in this video I'll be covering most of them. Also, we are really close to 98k, so please sub. They finally released the T5 Tarantula boss, and yeah, I've already covered it twice, but basically hit, break egg, kill bat, punching bag, death mouse. There are also new weapons for Tarantula Slayer. There's also the Primordial that allows you to chain your Slayer bosses and mini bosses. You can also swap what Kudra armor type you're using through Alvin, Igor, or the /Kudra transfer command. Also, starting from the 5th of August, they will finally release the change where you can no longer claim your rewards 10 Skyblock years after they are given. They also added a warning for this. They also made major changes to damage reduction by buffing damage reduction from pets, buffing all the items that give more damage reduction, and capping the Endstone Sword's damage reduction to 20%, but it's multiplicative. I don't know if it's a buff. Also, the Mosquito Bow is now a short bow. It also now takes longer to spawn the Spider Slayer boss. They also nerfed the Tarantula chestplate's healing reduction, but the Tarantula boots now cost less mana. Beyond that, they also fixed a bunch of bugs that they stated on alpha. Not all of them though. So yeah, just watch last week's vid as I go into much more detail there. But you can now use Ether Warp on Carpet, so that's good. Now for the public perception of this update, and yeah, everyone hates it. Firstly, they didn't release every update they planned. They also said they were gonna fix habanero tactics, but they did not. They also didn't fix a lot of bugs, and the most important thing, gathering flint on Iron Man is still a pain. So how did the admins respond? Pretty well actually. First, they agreed that the update was rushed and should have been delayed to add some of the features and fix the bugs, but they didn't know how long it would take, so they decided to YOLO and just release the update anyways. But they plan on releasing most of the changes with their forum post at a later date. Now they removed the Scorpion foil from the Spider Slayer progression because they didn't want players getting divine rarity stings, as the wood singularity allows you to upgrade your item's rarity, so they might be wiping wood singularities from Scorpion foils and refunding players, I think. Also, they are working on the Shriveled Cornea, which is a new reforge basically like the Primordial, but it works on almost every mob, so they are taking their time to test it. They also plan on fixing habanero tactics. Never mind, they actually fixed it. Also, they are working on fixing Shellwise, which they wanna make sure can completely replace the Shellmet and give immunity to everything the Shellmet did. Also, fix Hoppity, fix the Mythic Dillo, buff Sting, buff Flint, fix Stranded. Here's some fun stuff from the Discord. This guy managed to solo a T4 Voidlume on Bingo. That's grass. He was first. Also, I do regular non-rigged giveaways, so join my Discord. I also use it for content. Fair enough, but putting Juju on that tier was stupid. People who don't like candied pets be like... Dick 9 is at 647 billion coins, which is more than the rest of the top 5 players combined. This guy forgot the M and lost all his M. I can't tell what's funnier, the video or the fact that an actual admin commented on this. Now collect a real human. On second thought, don't. They added brain rot to Skyblock. Also, as always, Hypixel had issues with their upstream provider, but they fixed it in 5 hours. If you watched the video, thank you. If you want to watch more videos like this, click the button on the left. If you want to continue watching more content, click the button on the right. If you want to speak, channel member, on Discord, and don't really comment.